I have no idea what to listen to.
Why don't you tune into the ether?
Why not?
Are ya ready, kids?
I really like that you can channel like your feelings and emotions into a piece of art that kind of represents like who you are and like how you were feeling at the time. I think a lot of students struggle with just like finding something they're good at, finding something relaxing to do. I found just kind of like myself in ceramics in a way that, like I said, you can channel your emotions. It's really helpful for stress. I just think that it'd be really beneficial for a lot of kids to join ceramics so that they can like learn about themselves and learn about their peers and stuff throughout their projects.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
What is AP Physics?
AP Physics is the study of matter and energy. Specifically in Physics 1 we do motion, mechanics, and just mostly Newtonian mechanics and like a little toe dip into circuits. And then Physics 2 is electricity, magnetism, fluids, etc.
What are the requirements for AP Physics?
Have Algebra 1 only, and ideally be proficient in it. And then for Physics 2 you need to take either AP Physics 1 or a general physics course that gives you the background knowledge.
What do you like about teaching orchestra?
I like when I teach orchestra that I get the same students year after year, and I get to know them, and I get to watch them improve every year. And so I actually start them in grade 6 and I teach them all the way through grade 12, and that's a long time to watch kids grow into adults. And that's pretty neat, just watching them mature as people, but also to watch them mature as musicians is really enjoyable, and it's very fulfilling.
Why did you join orchestra?
My mom played violin in middle school and high school, and so I've always had an interest in string instruments in general.
Why did you, what's your favorite part about orchestra?
Probably being able to express myself in a way that's not like through words or anything like that, and then it's just fun.
Why did you join orchestra?
Oh, I joined it because I liked how the violins sound, and I thought it had a nice tune to it.
What's your favorite part about orchestra?
My favorite part about orchestra is that we all kind of get along with each other and get to know each other more.
Why did you join orchestra?
Well, I started hearing all this classical music and I wanted to actually see if I could try it for myself.
Well, outdoor education is a year-long class. One semester you take outdoor ed with Coach Olson. Another semester you take ecology with me.
We basically base our class in 4 separate field trips that kind of culminate our units.
You should paddle. There you go. Keep paddling on the left side. There you go. Now both of you stay where you're at and both paddle forward. Turn that red paddle sideways so you're catching water.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
There you go. Yeah.
Do you feel the buzz or is it just me? Trust me, something in the air just above me. Something like a dream state, you call it a clean break. Do you feel the buzz, baby?
That's my big brother right there.
What's his name?
His name is Pablo.
Mr. Gilstrap. I teach the Project Lead the Way program here at Rogers Heritage High School.
Why should a student take this class?
Because I like designing myself, and I think if they like to create and design something, the engineering class is the best class for them.
It helps you with your skills when you're entering files and using docs, and it kind of helps you be more organized.
If the student is interested in engineering, whether they want to be a mechanical engineer, a civil engineer, architect, architectural engineer, anything like that, this is certainly a class that you would want to consider taking to see whether you like it or not.
LA, NC, NY,
Love chews too loud.
Love leaves the cat off the toothpaste.
Love uses smiley faces in her text messages.
And turns out,
Love
what are you doing?
Practicing for forensics.
What is forensics? It is competitive speech. We do interpretation of prose and poetry. What is the funnest thing about this class?
In like the first couple of days, it was a lot of fun. They taught me about like performing and things like that, and it was just really interesting.
The funnest thing about this class is probably bonding with all of my teammates and going on tournaments and just having a good time with them.
Haiku! What if bullets had a union to protect them from being fired? I'm here, dressed, standing next in line, but I am not working. Today is a holiday. I will not be anyone's assassin today, because Mr. Bullet is taking a holiday.
In a few theater classes, why do you love it so much?
Well, I guess I like theater and I like acting, and so I also took stagecraft to get more of the technical aspect and see what it's like in there.
As a juggler, how does acting help you with that?
Well, a lot of my juggling routines, I try to convey like a persona, like a character, to get it more of a dramatic aspect, and for non-jugglers, it's more enjoyable.
How do you do that? How long did that...
I would tell them just give it a try. It's a lot of fun, and once you're in a theater class, don't be one of those guys that sit in the back and doesn't do any work. Actually participate in all of the activities and instructions. It's for a better...
is HOSA?
HOSA stands for the Health Occupation Students of America, and it's a club for any student who's interested in medical events at our school.
Do you have to be in the class to join the club?
No, you don't have to be in any of the medical professions classes to join HOSA, although it is encouraged because some of the things that we're going to be talking about in class relate to the event that we would compete in HOSA.
What can we benefit from this class?
Well, if you're interested in the medical field, what HOSA does is we actually practice skills that are applicable to your career as a healthcare professional, and you actually get to go to a competition and compete across the state with different people who are interested in that career. So you can actually practice real life skills and then compete at the state level to show how well you've mastered those skills.
Why did you join HOSA?
I joined HOSA because my current academic focus is medicine, and HOSA has the potential to open up outside opportunities into that specific field.
Why should other people join HOSA?
Other people should join HOSA because you learn real-life application skills into that field, and we have a lot of fun, and there's potential opportunities for scholarships and connections to other facilities and programs.
What is your favorite thing to teach in this class?
I really like to teach the culture because it's when you guys get really interested. It's weird, but you don't care that much about grammar or vocabulary. But you like the music.
How does this class help in everyday life?
Learning another language helps you communicate with people all over the world. French is one of the most spoken languages in the world, so if you're interested in art, dance, fashion, food, culture, music, medicine, business, any of those things, you should take French.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Where will this class help in everyday life?
Class can help in everyday life because learning a second language helps you think faster and be better at problem solving.
What are you looking forward to doing in this class?
I'm looking forward to learn how to speak French and being able to speak 3 different languages.
Why would you recommend this class to other people?
I would recommend this class to other people if they want to travel the world and go somewhere where people speak French.
Hey, we'd like to welcome everyone out to this year's teacher draft. This is shaping up to be a really great draft. Isn't that right, Money June?
You're right, McWhite. I'm talking about cream on my crop. These are the type of teachers that can teach with their eyes closed.
Wow, what a talent. Let's take a look at some of the prospects before this draft begins. First up, Coach Shaw.
Now that pick is a keeper. Coach Shaw is on fleek with his 4 P's of marketing. Next up, Miss Grise. Holy cow, Mick, that's a resume. She definitely puts the fun in fundamentals. Taking a look around the green room, we come next to Coach Anderson.
plug it, play it, burn it, rip it, drag it, drop it, zip and zip it, lock it, fill it, curl it, find it, view it, code it, jump and lock it, surf it, scroll it, pose it, pick it, cross it, crack it, switch, update it, name it, read it, tune it, print it, scan it, send it, fax, rename it, touch it,
That Anderson, he definitely puts the pro into programming. Now onto the wild card. Coach Sullivan has a chance to sneak into the top 3.
Dance. If I asked you to dance, would you run and never look back? Would you cry?
I never saw this one coming. He's risen from a lowly AP teacher to an accounting extraordinaire. He definitely puts the fun and dysfunctional. Hit me with some highlights.
With the first pick in the 10th Annual Heritage Teacher Draft, the Business Department selects Heather Grose from the University of Central Arkansas. With the second pick of the 2017 Teacher Draft, the Business Department selects Coach Shaw from the University of Central Arkansas. With the by far the best pick of this year's draft, the third pick is Coach Sullivan from the University of Arkansas. With the fourth pick of the 2017 draft, from the University of Missouri, Coach Anderson. And with the fifth pick, via trade, the Heritage Business Department chooses you.
I used to feel so devastated. At times I thought we never make it. But now we on our way to greatness.
Whoa, what is this place?
At Gates Stadium down here behind me is the track that Heritage High School practices on.
What's track, fitness, and conditioning?
But track and field really composes 3 disciplines, sprinting events, field events, and distance events. And they're all mixed into one. It's an ultimate test of athletic ability.
How do you join?
Tryouts that begin the week right after we get, or right before we leave for Thanksgiving break. So be looking for information coming out at that point. We also have fitness and conditioning with a track emphasis that I teach first period. And in that class, if you're not sure about track and are wanting to get into it, you can get into it, begin training, so that in the first semester while we're training, we're getting ready for those tryouts.
Hey coach, do you know where she went?
What's going on over here? Why are you chasing her? Come down here, give me a lap around the track right now.
Join track, fitness, and conditioning.
Hi, I'm Miss Beeson. I want to talk to you about taking broadcasting at Heritage High School. Wargill Television, baby. We have a lot of fun. When you sign up for this class, it's not called broadcasting. It's a CTE class, and it's called Audio, Video, Tech, and Film. And honestly, I would take this class if I were a student at this school. I would like to encourage you to take this class, but who can say it better than my students? So come on over here.
I think you should take broadcasting because it's a great way to get out of your comfort zone and be creative.
I think you should take broadcasting because independence is key.
I think you should take broadcasting because it's such a fun time.
I think you should take broadcasting because it's a great experience and you get to express yourself.
I think you should take broadcasting because it's fun.
You should take broadcasting because there's a lot of opportunities that open up.
You should take broadcasting because you get to use really nice equipment.
Sometimes.
I think you should take broadcasting because it's a great experience.
I think you should take broadcasting because it gets the ladies.
Take broadcasting so you can make cool videos.
I think you should take broadcasting because you get to be creative.
You should take broadcasting because you make lots of new friends with the similar interests as yours.
Oh, Keith.
So take broadcasting, baby.
Anybody else? Take broadcasting. You should take it. It's fun. Another class I want to talk to you about taking is sports broadcasting. We have so much fun in that class. Here's what you get to do in sports broadcasting. We stream some of the sporting events, football and basketball this year, and we'll do as many more as we can as time allows. We get to work on the Friday sports show. You get to learn some sports radio. It's kind of just like the broadcasting class, but it has a sports emphasis. So please consider taking sports broadcasting next year. It's a lot of fun. You will not regret it.
Hi, I am Miss Brenner and I teach art classes along with Mr. Sullivan, Mr. Hector, and Mr. Reynolds. Take art, it's awesome!
What do you like about art class?
What I like about art class is that you get to draw and you get to do fun projects when you're in the class.
What's your favorite type of art?
My favorite type of art is abstract, graffiti, well, any type of art. I like any type of art.
What would you say to a student that's interested in this class?
I would say to a student, take Miss Brenner's class because it's really awesome and fun and you get to be super creative.
Art is everywhere.
What's Gucci?
Bro, bugs life matter.
Man, get out of here.
For real, bro.
Yeah, bro. Get at you, bro.
Debate is a class that allows students to work on researching, reading, writing, listening, and speaking. Students should join debate if they want to work on critical thinking skills, if they want to be able to speak extemporaneously, and if they really want to become more conscientious students, because note-taking involves lots of listening.
The fact that you have freedom in the classroom and it's not as strict.
Hey, have you ever thought what you're gonna be when you grow up?
Not really, but I'm kind of into medicine.
That's cool, you should join psychology.
What is psychology about?
Psychology is about the study of behavior and mental processes.
Would you recommend this class?
I would recommend it because it teaches you kind of the way you do things and the reasons you do them.
Who would you recommend this class to?
I honestly would recommend this class to any student in the school. It applies to everyone.
everyone could study why they behave the way they behave, why they think the way they think.
What are they saying?
¿Te gusta la escuela?
Sí, está bien. ¿A ti te gustan tus clases?
Un poco. ¿A ti?
También. ¿Cuál es tu favorita?
Fútbol.
Hey, what are they saying?
They're talking about school.
Wait, how do you know that?
I go to Spanish class.
Spanish class?
Yeah, come here, phone me. It's that room right there.
Oh.
Buenos dias, come on in.
Hi.
Spanish is a very practical class because it helps you learn to speak Spanish, which we can use right here, but we can also learn the kind of Spanish that is spoken all over the world. And 16% of the United States is Hispanic, and 75% of that 16% speak Spanish at home.
I want to travel a lot as well, so knowing Spanish will help me do that in future opportunities as well.
Vamos a la playa, a mí me gusta bailar el ritmo de la noche, sounds of fiesta. Vamos a la playa.
What is Library Media Aid?
Library Media Aid is a class that you can take where you get to work in the library during a class period, and you are basically like a library assistant. You help take care of the library, you check out books, you help teachers, you go around the building and help fix technology, and basically just do whatever comes up in the library.
How do you apply for Library Media Aid?
In the spring, when the counselors come to talk to the students about signing up for classes and choosing your electives, we will have applications in the library. So just stop by, get an application, and fill it out. And one thing that's important to remember is that being a library media aide counts as a credit, which is really nice. So it's something fun to do, that where you can feel like you're being helpful and feel like you get to really talk to a lot of students and help teachers. It also counts as a credit. So come get an application, and we hope to see you next year.
What is Keystone?
Where we primarily focus on community involvement, career readiness, and education.
Why did you decide to sponsor this club?
Familiar with the Boys and Girls Club because I'm familiar with all the activities that they do for community service and how much they value the educational system.
What are your goals for Keystone?
I'm striving currently to bring to the Boys and Girls Club is knowledge more about college and the political scene.
So for me personally, I hope that we can accomplish as a group to get out and volunteer more. I hope we can, kind of band together, get involved, kind of build up our college resumes, get ready for, the experience that we need to get into the workforce.
What is Link Crew?
Link Crew is a membership program for upperclassmen to help underclassmen, those coming into high school. It's kind of hard at first being a freshman and having a totally different environment than what middle school was. So this is a way that upperclassmen can help underclassmen find their way around the school, get good grades, make sure that they don't really mess up their freshman year.
How do you get into Link Crew?
It's a pretty simple process actually. What they're looking for is a person who can show some leadership, who can talk well with others, communicate. It's a way for upperclassmen to kind of bond with underclassmen, so if you're good with people, that's a good thing. They'll ask you to do a project or an essay. Most people do an essay, and it just talks about, you can talk about your freshman year, how you coped with it, and it just goes on from there. You normally have to be a junior or a senior, however they do accept some sophomores.